What's up, fellas? Welcome to another Tuesday night edition of Light Club.
Let me in.
How you doing, guys?
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
Just hanging out. Bless his heart. How you guys doing tonight, man? Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday evening. Good start to your week. What are you doing, man?
Playing with my big stretch.
Are you playing with your caulk again?
No, this is my big stretch. Let's see, which way? Is that right?
Always playing with his caulk.
Big stretch. C-A-U-L-K.
Yeah. You see the Saturday Night Live skit I sent you today?
Yeah, I did. So what you're saying is you take that, you put it in there,
yeah. You
and right in the
caulk
crack.
and you put it in the crack.
Right in the crack.
Sometimes you take your finger and force it.
That's pretty funny.
What's up, guys? You doing good tonight? We're just
Well, it says big stretch won't crack. So
Well,
this is anti-crack.
it just stretches.
This is anti-crack gel. It just stretches.
It just stretches.
Literally, that's what it says.
It says so on the tube, so you know
That's
it's
it.
true.
You think I'm lying? I know my big stretch.
Hope you guys are having a good start to your week this week. So as you saw in the premiere, guys, we're talking about some really cool stuff here from scaleRCengines.com. And I'm pretty excited about it myself because, as you guys know, the canopy on this beautiful T28 sitting here behind me, as you can see right here, is pretty much ready, other than it needs interior. I have a pilot to put in there, two pilots actually,
Two pilots.
but no interior.
Dumb and Dumber?
So
Got to go with Dumb and Dumber route.
exactly. So I'm going to just show you guys a few quick pictures here of, let's see if I can pull this in here, right here. Okay. Just block you right on out there. This is actually part of the 3D printed cockpit
That looks good.
that will be coming here. Oh, it's going to be awesome. This is your gauge cluster, and there's actually, I think, a couple of different. There's one for the front and one for the back. Like I said, we're looking at probably another couple of weeks before this will be able to purchase. They just got it done for the F4U Corsair by Seagull, and it's beautiful. If you guys haven't seen it on Facebook, you need to look it up and see it. But I believe that one is going to go, yes, that one goes in the back section of the airplane, if I'm not mistaken. And then if we come right over here, let's see if I can find this for you guys. Let me show you. That is actually, okay, so this is actually like switches and things like that that you'll be able to paint. And basically, you know, it's going to just look more scale. It's going to look more realistic. What are you doing, man?
Just checking you didn't have the safety on. I wanted to make sure that...
It's crazy. You didn't singe my damn hair, did you?
Yeah, it works. Works
I
good.
mean, good God. I'm gonna have to put him outside.
I'll light my big stretch up.
Dang. You lit us up in here, man. Well, no, that's not what we're looking for. Let's see. Okay, so here's your two different panels. As you can see, they're looking really nice. And again, you know, this airplane comes with good-looking decals and things like that. You can put in there if you want to. But this is what I'm talking about. This is starting to look really good. You see this picture here? I mean,
yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
This looks really nice. And again, if you guys are going with a 10-inch pilot, you may want to lift that seat up a little bit.
That's a big stretch.
Yeah, I mean, you know, because you want to bring it up probably about half an inch off the floor to get him up to where he's supposed to be sitting, so he looks like he's not
That's
in
a
a
cool
hole.
looking little dude right there.
Isn't he cool?
Ain't that cool?
Yeah, man.
Come on. Got a problem. Got something growing out the yin yang right there.
He's one of them. What was the monkey that was on? What was the movie? The kid grew a tail.
I don't know.
He was a little kid. What was the movie? Oh, it was Jumanji. That's what it was.
That's why I had never seen it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. But yeah, so everything's looking good there. And don't forget about zoomrc.net, guys, for your servo extensions, tools, things like that. Marshall over there at ZoomRC is awesome. But yeah, so, and this is a gentleman on Facebook. Can't think of his name off the top of my head, but this is his Stinger engine installed on his T28. Now, with that being said as well,
Is that how you're going to do it with the choke and throttle?
I don't know yet. Hadn't got that far because we have an issue, Houston. But with what we're telling you guys, the found out the gas tank. We have an issue with the gas tank, correct? So if you go with the, where's the stock tank, Wayne? Let's break that up. Stock tank.
Stock tank.
Take it out of the bag. So you want to take it out of the bag? I can see it better. There's an issue with the stock tank, guys, and basically it is that it's too tall, and you got to put your canopy on. It won't sit down on there with this tank. The tank is a little bit high, which I'm going to order a clear tank anyway for this particular plane, just because I want a clear tank. But this is the stock tank, and it would sit in there like so, right, Wayne? Just like this, right?
Yeah, you can show them.
Okay, so it'll sit in here like this. So if you put it all the way where it's supposed to be, as so, and you go to set the canopy on here, line her
Up
up.
a little bit. Hold on. There you go.
Okay, and the canopy will not set down. You see this?
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, it's just not going to work. So
you know, really, it's only about 3/4 of an inch, maybe an inch into the floor right here. If you take and hog that a little bit out right here, it only goes to like right there. So if you take that out to there,
yeah,
it'll work. You can get it to work.
You can get it to work.
It's just going to need a little help.
To order another tank, but I'm going to get a clear tank anyway and put in here. So just want to give you guys a heads up on that. If you're getting into doing this and you're to the motor part of it or engine part and putting your tank in, if you don't want to cut your floor or whatever, you're going to have some issues with that. So just a heads up on that as well, because we're trying to keep you guys informed as we go. And I know that Thomas is staying up on everything too, and he is basically wanting to, he's going to have some of the manual revised for as we go along here. And like Jared Kirby says, it's a generic tank that Seagull uses for all their models. Exactly. And that's why, again, talking with Wayne last week, we're going to go with the clear tank in here. Now, another issue we found, we have been telling you guys that we were going to be putting the electric start motor in here, and we wanted to, and we were going to do it last weekend. However,
just ran into a clearance issue. Same thing with the tank.
Yeah, not going to work. So we're going to go actually back with the Stinger.
Same engine, less equipment first.
Yeah, just start. Less equipment on the same engine. So that way you guys will,
been sweet to
get it. So we're waiting on that engine to get here. Also, you guys are waiting on mufflers and things like that. They're in the works, I promise you. Hopefully, I think Thomas has got several sets coming out to different people, us included, for this airplane. Once we get them on, once we make sure everything is right to specs, then we're going to get in 100 or more, and we're going to start getting these things out to you guys. So bear with us. They're coming.
How many T-28s did he get in a container?
I'm not even sure. He hasn't said yet.
How many can you shove in a container? Depends if you get a 20 or 40.
Yeah.
A lot.
And these are big boxes too. Rich M said, put tank in some boiling water to soften it and squeeze it down a little bit.
Then put a girdle on it and then wrap a bra on it and then put a little nylon slip thing and then pull to the front.
Yeah, I don't know that
really, it's not that big of a deal. All you got to do is take like 3/4 of an inch of the flooring off and it'll fit.
Yeah, but again, as I said, I want to go with a clear tank, which is actually, we've already done the measurements and everything.
Several ways
I'm going to get it from Valley View. You guys probably know or familiar with valleyview.com, I believe it is. And yeah, they've got a lot of great stuff there as well. Let's give you guys a quick roll call here while you enjoy looking at this awesome cockpit. Let's see, Jeff in Lower Alabama. How are you, man?
Jeff from Lower Alabama.
Halligan, Victor RC. Let's see, we've got Mike SSI. Guy Caputo, Flying Tiger RC. If you have not been to Flying Tiger RC, guys, bam, there it is right there. Check it out. Get you some good stuff. all made here in America by veterans. Transmitter trays, all kinds of neat stuff. Let's see. We have Hangar 51 in the house on the short bus, riding the short bus.
Kenny's here?
Kenny's here, yes.
Thought I seen that smoke bomb.
CVO Hobo is in the house. No problem to see you in Zoom. EQRC, what's up, EQ? How are you tonight, buddy? Good to see you, Eric. Let's see. We have, going down the list, Michael Barr. How are you? Good to have you here tonight. Shadow Ops, what's up, Eric? Good to see you here, man. Carl Zavalny, what's up, buddy?
The pattern man.
Yes, in the pattern. He's always in the pattern. The holding pattern? Is that what it would be?
On the beam.
Let me see. We have, heading on down the list here, guys. Craig Beaven, how are you, man? Good to see you. Appreciate all you guys for coming hanging out with us. The David Yourself channel. What's up, homie? As he says. We got Mom in the house. Good to have you here, Mom. Thank you for being here.
Home.
Let me see. Going down Philip Camp. How are you, buddy? RC Roland here. Got 30 people hanging out with us tonight so far, and we're still early in. Just making sure I'm getting down the list. Jared Kirby, of course, Silver Fox RC. And let me see. Just make sure to go all the way down to the end of the list. Ruff, what's up, buddy? There he is. Roughness. And I think we're at Smoky Mountain RC in the house tonight. Good to have you here tonight as well. And I think Lyndon, let's see, is that Lyndon Stewart? Yes, all the way from Guyana.
It's a long ways.
Did I get it right?
I think so.
Did I get it right?
He's going to correct you if it's not.
Let's see. It's seen Aqualo. Okay, that's a new one to me. Good to see you. Let's see. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Appreciate all you guys for being in here, hanging out with us tonight. Like I said, we got 32 people hanging out with us.
Good. My dad's in here somewhere. Yeah, somewhere. He fell from the third step all the way down to the bottom step and used his head as a stop.
Man.
And it didn't even damage his head. No, I think it took a chunk out. Yeah,
chunk.
So that's not good. Yeah, so, don't go outside.
Yes.
Better for everybody involved,
Exactly.
Including you.
Yeah,
you just ring that bell and she'll come and do whatever you want because I'm not there. But you call me, we'll go do Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, Universal Studios, whatever you want.
Yeah. When are you going to do all this?
Before,
He doesn't have time.
I don't know. Whenever you want.
Tight schedule.
Yeah, we'll get one of those. What do they call it's not a scone, but it's a big giant whatever. It's deep fried, and then they put the boysenberry on it, and then they put the whipped cream on it at the fair. The
funnel cakes.
That's what it is.
Yes, funnel cakes. Yeah.
I don't like the whipped cream. My wife loves whipped cream.
I don't care. It's too sweet for me anyway.
I don't keep any whipped cream in the bathroom.
Look, I said Dad's laughing. See
what?
I said Dad's laughing.
He's laughing.
She said I'm not. Oh man. So if you, I don't know if you guys can see it, maybe halfway in the picture. Let me scoot this down so Wayne doesn't hit it or anything like that, because he's in a destructive mode tonight. I see that. About to burn my hair off my head. I don't know if you can or not, but anyway, we've got let me turn you around here there we go. Tilt you down some too. There it is. We got the tail section on here. Put it down.
Okay.
Tail section's coming on great. We've got all the hinges everywhere here. We've got the pull cables going to the servo in the center of the airplane.
Yep.
This was all flawless, guys. This went together perfectly well. I mean, if you've ever done an airplane with hinges like these before, it's pretty self-explanatory. I sand all my hinges first. Go in and put glue in each hole, or epoxy as it would be, and I put the hinges in the fixed part first, and then go back and put your moving parts in after these have set up well.
You lube the hinge points before you glue them?
I do. I'm using white lithium grease.
You don't use Mr. Zog's Sex Wax for the surfing guys?
I didn't use that. Now some people like Vaseline.
Yeah, well, Vaseline gets a little messy.
Yeah, I like the white, like I said, silicone, but lithium grease, because it doesn't really collect dust and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's like a pasty, a little bit.
Yeah,
paste.
And what I do is I spray it in this right here, and I take a toothpick and go around all the hinge point and the hinge itself and everything.
Well, he says that's lithium grease, but you guys be the decision. What's been going on in here?
I promise you that's lithium grease.
Yeah,
I got the bottle to prove it. Yeah. There's no
Yeah.
razor blade there.
That's a little Narcos going on.
But this went together flawlessly. This is pretty simple. And then getting all of your pull system down in here, going in, the cables run. Also got the rod in this side over here.
Rod and big
it's a
stretch
440
and
rod is
cables.
what it is. So, but
Doesn't do it justice on the screen though, because in real life that's like a brilliant, like fluorescent.
oh yeah,
orange.
exactly. It does, it looks red there, but
Yeah, it does look
really
red, but it's so much brilliant in real life.
it is. So anyway, I'll move that back and put this back, and then put this back over here. There we go. Now, okay, so are you in the picture good enough there? You're just laying on the table.
So how do you do it?
I don't know, man.
And this stuff reeks. You freebasing? It
It's
smells like bong resin.
like lithium grease. Promise. Got the bottle right over there to prove it. Let's see. Ruff said I got a spare Phoenix model tank I'm not going to use. You're welcome to it, Jeff. Or Wayne came in my Edge 540 ARF. Huh. Do you know how many ounces it is, Ruff? Because I think what we're going to put in here, what was it, 28 ounces? Wasn't that what we...
What's a stock one, you know?
Don't know if it says on it or not.
I don't think it
I
says
think it's
anything.
30. 32 maybe. We could always fill it up with water and find out, but Jared Kirby may know.
Yeah, if this is a stock one.
Yeah.
Well, 12 ounce. It's got to be 20 some. 20 ounce? What do you guys think?
I think it's
That's the question of the night. How many ounces is that?
I think it's 30.
I don't know. 30 I think is pretty big. 30 is... I don't know. You guys think that's 30?
I can tell you the one.
I think it's like 24, if that, maybe. I'm guessing.
I'm gonna pull up the one from Valley View that I'm actually going to put.
That's the question of the night.
In here, guys. Let me go to my cot. Well, it's empty now. They've emptied my damn cart. You gotta love that.
Jared says he thinks they're 24. John says 24 with a question mark. Craig says 26, 28, 29, 30, 32, 41, 26.
Now, see, there's a question we could ask in a giveaway. You know what I mean? Why don't we have these questions?
Yeah, Jared says he's pretty sure they're 24. So
okay, well, good. Good to know.
It looks like it's somewhere right around
We
there.
did the measurements on that one, and then the measurements on the clear one at Valley View, and the one at Valley View was a little shorter. And not as wide. So yeah, I mean, and I think it was I want to say it was 28 ounces.
Well, man, you can put as long as you want all the way back. I mean, you can put a massive 60-ounce tanks in there if you wanted to, if it's a lower profile.
Right.
I mean, you can even go wider than this. You got, well, let me check. I know where the tape is. You got one up here?
Over there in that top drawer.
Why do you always put it back?
Well, I put things back where I get them. That's how that works.
Well,
that's what you do.
We have 5.5 inches width inside the fuselage. Man, you could go all of 8 inches back. You can put a massive tank in there.
Okay, so here we are with the 24. There's the 20. Yeah, so the one that I was looking at on Valley View RC is a 24-ounce tank.
Does it give it the height dimensions?
Yeah, it gives the dimensions right here. So the 24-ounce clear tank. Crap. Okay, so
2.75 says too tall.
Okay, what if you flip it?
Well, does it give you a third dimension? It's not two-dimensional.
Duh. No, it must be the same then because it's 8.
Is it square?
It's rectangular, actually.
Yeah, because this is only a 2. This is about the same. It's 2.75.
Okay, well then, yeah.
That ain't going to work either.
No, so we can go
You need
back.
a low profile. You need a fatty.
A fatty. It's all about the fatty. Okay, so here we got a 12-ounce tank, but who wants to do that? Okay, so we're scratching that idea. They're not showing. That's the only ones they got on here.
Go to well, let me see if I can find.
Let me look at the 32-ounce. 32-ounce is 3 inches, so that definitely ain't gonna work.
All right.
A 12-ounce 12 ounce is going to be
12 ounce, way too small.
2.4. Yeah, but it's small.
So you need a low profile fuel tank.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go into the floor anymore because your front retract is right below the floor. So you need to either chop a little of the flooring in the cockpit or a low profile fuel tank to make it work. You only need to take like 3/4 of an inch back on the floor and you wouldn't even notice it barely is into the cockpit.
I'm looking to see. If they even have one. Yeah. Nope. They're coming up with the same ones.
Well, maybe the smoke tanks. Smoke tanks might be low profile. I don't know. It's a guess on my part.
Anyone? Let's see. Killer Planes. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man?
Steve, what? It's only 8:52. Usually come in at what, 8:49?
Chiming in early. Coming up in the house.
9:29. Bottle of water, 17 ounce. Get a V-shaped tank for a boat hull. Yeah, that might work. Yeah.
Zoom RC has tanks. There you go. Thinking. See, Jared's thinking, man.
Well, check it out.
Look up Zoom RC.
Zoom RC.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And if we can support them, that's definitely what we want to do. I can get up with Marshall and get him to send that right out. Try milk bottle.
Zoom RC.
Extreme
yeah, we used
flight.
to use milk bottle. We used everything back in the day. We used what we had. It used to be aluminum tanks that were soldered.
Jeff in Lower Alabama said Extreme Flight Flowmaster 24 gas tank.
Let me see what the Zoom's doing on his.
Yeah. Jared said that's what he uses is a 16-ounce tank.
That might be the one.
Might be. Mountain Dew bottle's perfect, said Michael Barr. I hear you, man. Do what you got to do, right? Let's see. See you later, Shadow. Appreciate you coming by, man. Let's see. Got anything?
No, it's a new website. I don't know how to do anything on it.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Clear all. You. Okay, where's my... There it is.
It would be the magnifying glass.
All right. I don't want to get there you go. I know.
Everything's,
that's what I'm saying. It's all brand new. It's all different. So, fuel tank, right?
Yes.
Go.
And go.
Let's see here. He's got $20 to $24.
Oh, so Denise told you had to go to bed? Mm. What you got? 24 ounce is what he said he used.
Right, 24 ounce. So on Zoom, 24 ounce, but he doesn't give any dimensions on it. I don't see any dimensions. It's just
I can call Marshall. I've got his number and find out. I can get up with him directly. So then go to look at this one right here that Jeff put up here. Extreme Flight RC Flowmaster 24 ounce.
Ooh. Extreme Flight?
ExtremeFlightRC.com. Yeah.
Extreme Flight RC.
Jared Kirby says, I use a 16 ounce because anything more doesn't work.
Because it's too tall?
Probably would be. Jeff in Lower Alabama said the Flowmaster is 8.25 by 3.75 by 3 wide. Well, the problem is the 375 is what's killing us on this airplane here.
Yeah.
We can't have it but about, what, three at the most, because you said it was about 3/4 too tall.
Yeah, it's only 2.75. Yeah, it's 2 3/4 high, and that's just a bit outside. Bob Euchre. Bob Euchre. My name is Bob.
A little too tall there, guys.
Fuel tank menu.
Another thing, guys, that Scale RC is coming out with for these, along with the 3D printed cockpit, he's doing a radial for the front of this airplane too, guys. That's going to look really nice. Waiting on that as well, instead of the one that comes with this, which is like the plastic piece. He is making the 3D radial for this, and that's going to be really nice too. So Scale RC Engines is getting it done, and I can't wait to get all this stuff so I can show it to you guys firsthand. But the pictures speak loudly, and they look awesome. So definitely check that out. So We're looking at his Flowmaster tank is what he said it was up here, but he said he's got the measurements for it, and that ain't gonna work. So let's see. Look at the specs on the box behind you. It says Kenny as he sits in the back of the bus. Excuse us.
Yeah, but who's sitting with him in the back of the bus? Man, it's giving me everything on the selling airplanes, the motors, engine turbos, spinners.
Yeah, it doesn't say there, Keno. Smart guy,
Powers,
wise guy.
servo extension, spinners, cyclone, tail wheels, wing bags, motor part. Man, no. Obviously, I missed it there as well. I don't do well.
Yep. Doesn't say there, Keno.
Yeah, it's just a bit outside. So 2.5 would probably work just fine.
Yeah.
That's my guess, because we're at 2 3/4. Well, it's more than like 2 7/8.
Yeah. So we need to be about 2 1/4.
Even 2.5 might make it work, because it's 2 7/8.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so close. Just a bit outside.
Yeah, Craig says he puts the largest tanks in the model can take. Well, absolutely. We want to do that too, but I don't want to cut my floor if I can help it. I'll get around it somehow because my pilot's feet be in there too.
Well, man, if you can put it on the step down right behind it, that'd be. I mean, I'm just curious to see. Here, hold that in. Put that in there. That's going to mess with your
guys,
CG
this is
a
what
little
we
bit.
do for y'all, figuring all this stuff out. Nope.
Not going to work?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
And that's more on the CG too, right?
It's just a little bit behind the CG.
We're
But-
already going to probably need nose weight anyway, so we don't want to go crazy with that either.
It's a thought.
Yeah.
Man, you just need to cut this much of that flooring out right there.
Yeah.
And it'd work.
Well, may have to do that.
Might have to do that. That might be the best solution.
Yeah.
3/4 inch of the front floor of the cockpit, and then the tank will work.
Step down has steering cable for the nose. Jeffrey.
No, everything's below the floor. I mean, literally the front wheel is touching the floor of the tank. So you can't move anything. Everything is fit. So best thing to do would just cut a little bit of the floor out. You're going to put the pilot's legs there anyway.
All right, so Russ said the one he's got is 5 1/8 long by 2 1/2 wide by 2 inches deep. You know how many ounces it is, Russ?
So we
That tank would work.
7 by 3 1/2 by 2 7/8 high.
Yeah,
2 7/8 is
and-
what's killing us. So 2 1/2 would work.
Well, see, he's got his is right here. It's 5 1/8 long, 2 1/2 wide, and 2 inches deep.
Is deep tall? Is that what we're talking?
Yeah, it should be what he's saying. Yeah.
2 inch, that'd work.
2 inch would work good.
It's almost an inch. How many ounces is that? 20?
He said he didn't know how many ounces it was.
Yeah, because you're cutting into your ounces, obviously, when you're shrinking.
Mm-hmm.
But 2 1/2 would probably make
Let me
it.
see what Kirby's got going on
2
here
1/2
real
would work.
quick. Let me look at something here. Okay, so Jared put a link up here for Extreme Flight RC Flowmaster 17.
Flowmaster.
Look that one up. Flowmaster.
Man, that's almost
17.
cutting in half.
17 ounces, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'd rather cut my floor, man. Have more flying time.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Who's
too.
going to look at my floorboard when I got my pilot's legs down there doing the hokey pokey?
Exactly. That's right. Right on. True that.
This
True
is
that,
almost
man.
perfect. It's just that cockpit.
We had 37 guys in here, man.
37. Any girls?
Yeah, my mom.
Oh, my sister.
Oh, yeah, that's 2.
But I ain't touching that.
You know. Let's see. Did not with the CG. Did not F with the CG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either, man.
Has anybody got far enough to balance there to see how far off? it is, how much you need? Is anybody that far ahead?
Anyone? Bueller?
Anybody?
Bueller?
Anybody with the 40cc twin, everything put together, and how much nose weight you need? Because it's got a pretty, well, yeah, I guess it's a pretty stubby nose.
Yeah, John, the cables do. Now, on the Sierra gear, there are pull cables for the front nose gear as well.
Yes.
On this gear that I have in here, with
servo mounted on the gear,
JP gear, you don't have to worry about that.
That's nice.
It's servo gear. So that is the good thing with that. So yeah, for people with Sierra gear, you do have a pull system for the front and a pull system for the rudder. So
now you said you could use two.
Oh, look, hey, Scale RC engines in the house, guys. Let's see, if you cut the bottom of the cockpit, be sure to leave enough room for the stock side consoles. The upgrade ones will be similar or the same width. Okay, very good to know. Very appreciate you coming in here tonight, man. I was just telling everybody that you were coming out with the 3D stuff, and we couldn't wait to get it. Maybe to have it in a couple of weeks. Also, you're creating the radial for this particular airplane as well, so that's going to be an awesome thing. So yeah, glad to have you in here tonight. And if any of you guys have questions, you can hit him up over at Scale RC Engines, and maybe he can direct you with what you need, especially if you have any other planes, because I've seen his work at our air show, guys. What was the plane that our friend got his radial made for? It looked like aluminum.
Spirit of St. Louis.
Yeah, and it was beautiful. I mean, it looked amazing, all 3D printed. And he made that for who?
That was for Bill Sherrill.
Yeah, Bill Sherrill.
And that was Marshall's conglomerate get together. Didn't Marshall buy it from him or something because he built it? Didn't he give him the plans for it? And then Bill Sherrill built it, and then he gave it to him because he moved away or whatever, bought him out.
May have, I don't know, but I saw the 3D printed radial from Scale RC Engines. Is beautiful. So yeah, you guys definitely go to the website. Let's drop a link in here for you. Let's see.
Yeah, if you're going to cut the bottom of the cockpit, it's only like 3/4 of an inch of the floor. Ding! And then the tank sits right there. Yeah. I mean, so close. Got no room to go down because the retract's right underneath it on the floor.
Yeah.
Exactly. So close. So just about that much, right?
Yeah, but what he's saying is for the side panels that go in here,
right?
Don't cut any more than absolutely necessary. So in other words,
he needs a ledge to put them on.
Yes, exactly.
Well, you got plenty. Look at that.
Yeah, but you've also got this. Well, that sits on top of here.
Yeah,
so
this
we can work that out. That could work.
So that's 3.5. Yeah, you got almost a full inch. Almost a full inch on both sides if you just cut the tank right into the floor. So you're good.
Yeah, and Christopher Richard said, "Put me down for one of each Scale RC airplanes."
Ooh, nice. Engines. Already sail.
Said, "Put it down." See,
sail.
Exactly. And guys, he's got pretty much a lot of other stuff for your birds too. You can go in there, and if he doesn't have it, he could probably custom make it for you.
Is he printing like a whole bunch of other ones already?
And he's already done the one for the F4U Corsair, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Really?
Oh my God, it looks so 3D. It's not even funny, because it is. But I mean, it looks amazing. The detail, everything else in it. You can go on the Facebook page, pull it up, and it is absolutely amazing, guys. For the new Seagull model Corsair F4U.
Kenny.
Yeah, and guys, like I said, I dropped the link in here for you too. And if there's something you're looking for in particular, if you'll get up with him, I'm sure he can get it done for you. Ken Wade in the house. What's up, buddy?
Just back from 10 hours of the emergency.
That's
not
doing good. Hate that, man. Prayers
I've been
for
there.
You, buddy.
That is not a fun place to be.
No, sir. But hey, he made it in for our show, so that's awesome. You know what I mean?
He probably left her there. Hope not.
Ken, come on, man.
I don't think he'd do that.
All right, Ken. So since you're here, let me see if I can show you the Scale 3D cockpit stuff that we're working on here, man. Over at Scale RC Engines.
Cool.
And there you go, man. There's some of it coming along there. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get you another picture, because Ken Wade's going to want this, right?
Of course.
Let's see. There is I think that is that the front or the rear? That is for the front panel, I believe. And then let's see, back up for the rear. Okay, there's both panels as you can see. And it's looking really good there, Ken.
So that's the front right there, that one?
This big one right here is the front, and then here's the rear right here. So yeah, so this one right here is for the front.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then we've got, Ken, a lot of switches and things like that that'll go in there. He's also creating the side panels. So Ken, you better go ahead and get your order in, man. I know you like it. Look, Ken, I like it a lot. Get your face off the screen there,
It's
Ken.
like catnip. Cat.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah,
Look
get
at
your
them
face
switches.
off the screen there, man.
Look
Wipe
at
the
them
drool off
switches.
your face.
Ah.
Yes, yes. Craig Bevan said that's cool. Yes, it is very cool. This
Very
this
cool.
right here is looking amazing.
That's very sexy.
All these side panel pieces. This is where he's talking about, guys, right here. If you're going to cut the floor for the tank, you don't want to go over into
Yeah, you
here.
won't. You got almost an inch on both sides. The tank will just come like 3/4 inch in, and then it leaves an inch almost on both sides.
Yeah,
So you're
you wanna
good.
have
You're
enough.
good. A little modification. We are flying.
Yeah, you want to have enough to set these in here, guys. That's the biggest thing. I don't know. Let me see if I can.
Ken says
pull
he's
in.
ready to order, man.
There you go, guys. Let me pull in on that for you. And this isn't even, totally done here. But if you can see all this, look at that. I mean, looking really, really nice. Let's see. There's your gauge cluster. Also, you guys have got the decals that come with this thing. You could probably put those right behind it or in the gauges.
If it's
Yeah, and
sized
cut them out,
correctly.
take you an X-Acto knife, cut them out, and stick them in each one of these holes right here, guys. And what's really cool, too, is you can get a clear Pepsi bottle or something and make little circles with a hole punch and put over each
Look like glass
gauge and make it look like glass. It's really cool. Or you can put clear CA, enough drops in there that it hardens, and that'll
Don't
work
fog
too.
it. Don't get fog
Well,
like
that
I did.
won't fog it because it dries like glass over the sticker. You see what I'm saying? I've seen that done too.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Give it a little depth.
Yeah, it gives it some depth. Gives it more of a curvature, the way it dries and everything.
Here's some
Let's see.
information.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. It ain't me.
She gives me a definition of curvature. Let's see. Scale RC engines. That's just for sizing. Exactly. This is just sizing stuff, guys. So the smaller panel you showed will glue onto the top of the sides along with much more detailed piece. Exactly. There you go, guys. So again, he's giving you some information here. I asked him to stop in here tonight and kind of give you guys some information on these things. Let's see. Let me pull in on this a little bit if we can and show you guys kind of what. Well, wrong. Let's see. Here we go. All right. See if I can pull in on this a little bit. Move it around some for you. Let you see what's going on. This is the real deal right here, I believe. And then this is what you'll make yours look like when it's all said and done. You see what I'm saying? You understand what I mean? He's giving you the schematic right here of the real airplane. Daggone it. Trophy. All right, okay. Let's see. Killer Plane says, scale RC engines. You said that 7-inch long V12. You see that.
Sell that probably.
See it.
Is it wrong? See that? Sell
You
that?
said you see it.
I don't know.
Let's
Denise
see.
was there. I could understand it, but
Well, she's
Steve's
probably
there.
whispering sweet nothings in his ear, and he can't think straight. He's got dirty hands.
sweet
You know what I'm saying?
nothing's got dirty hands. That's a big stretch.
I'm telling you. But yeah, that's exactly what all this is. It's
Yeah.
giving you the schematics.
And all that just to fly an airplane.
Yeah, man.
500 gauges, dials. Now it's all one screen.
Looks really cool though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Gosh,
does.
looks really nice. So yeah, so that's what we're talking about, guys, and that's coming. And like I said, he's also doing a radial for this airplane. So slow your roll a little bit on your build, because you don't want to get to where you can't do things like this if you truly want to have it look really nice.
RC Sailors are a review. What are they reviewing?
Yeah, what are they reviewing?
I know they're not doing a T28.
No, I doubt that very seriously.
If it is, it's the phone version.
Mm-hmm.
6 screws and a charge. Let's fly. Nothing wrong with that. I have it.
Exactly.
It's lovely.
That's
But
right.
I also
man.
love the complicated ones.
Oh, don't we all, man? You gotta love the build. It's the thrill of the build.
It's the thrill of the flying.
Exactly. So, yeah, definitely check out Scale RC engines, guys, because any of your airplanes that you want to really fix up and have a more scale appearance, especially if you're going to put pilots in them, go the extra step and get these things in there because you'll be glad you did. I've got a big one of the Hangar 9. It's the Great Big Beaver that I bought from Ken Wade, actually, and the whole interior cockpit, everything is done with all the switches and all the gadgets, and it just looks amazing on the inside. It really takes it to a different level when you do the inside of an airplane like this.
Yeah, Brian Chambers said it looks so good when you build them like this, but it hurts so bad when they go in the ground.
Oh, well, that's customizing, like the ones I paint and everything hanging up here. I mean, when you take the time to customize anything and do a special paint job on it, it always hurts worse.
It gets more personal.
It does. It gets a lot
because that's an extra 25 hours. It's not going to fly any different. It's just that when everybody walks by, they go, "Oh, did you do that?"
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Jerry Kirby said he just checked out Scale RC Engines, had some very nice looking engines. Yeah,
very nice.
They got some awesome stuff. And like I said, he can probably custom make something if you guys need something specific, because he's that good. I mean, from what I've seen.
He's got a catalog of, the stuff he does and everything. Once you get a file, right, you can just push a button and
I'm sure he
it's
does.
just all the original first one.
Yeah.
You got to get the bugs out and everything.
Got to get it done. But the thing that's so cool, if you look at his stuff, like if you look at the one for the F4U Corsair, it's green where it's supposed to be. It's black where it's supposed to be.
So it's got multicolor.
Oh, yeah. He's using multicolors.
Wow.
It looks really
How many head printer do you have? 5, 4, 3?
I don't know. The one that I was looking at purchasing the other day was the Bamboo A1.
The Bamboozle?
Bamboozle. And it was...
That's one that does with your iPhone?
3 colors. Yeah,
iPhone?
3
it's
colors.
It's got a 3-color head?
Yeah.
3 heads?
And you can switch it out really easily. Yeah, it is amazing print quality, Jared. It definitely is. Philip Camp said RC Scale Engines does nice work. Sean over there is awesome. Yes, he is. And like I said, great guy. Been talking with him today a lot. He's keeping me up to par on how this stuff's coming, sending me pictures, and I wanted to be sure it was okay with him before we showed anything, and he said absolutely.
What's the time frame? I mean, is it way out?
Well, no, he told me a week ago, approximately a total of 3 weeks, he'd be ready with this.
That's not bad. We're not even close yet.
No, that's what I say. So hopefully I'm hoping a couple more weeks, and as soon as he can get it, I'll get it, hopefully, and then I can bring it to you guys and show it here. And
did he
you
say
guys
anything about what it would cost?
He has not said yet what it would cost.
Doesn't know at the time yet.
Sean, if you're there, if you got any ideas as far as price-wise, just a range, nothing.
Nothing we're going to hold you to.
Yeah, nothing to hold you to, just a price range idea. Say like what the F4U ran.
F4U, Kenny.
Yeah, F4U, Kenny. Let's see. We've flown together up here in the Northeast. Awesome, man. A couple multicolors and several large format ones is what he's got. So that's why he's doing such a good job. Similar to the Corsair drop-in. Like I said, Sean, if you've got an idea of price-wise, and
just a rough,
would you possibly entertain pre-orders for this as well? That would be a great idea.
Take someone's money.
Yeah. Maybe with a minuscule discount would be great.
Minuscule discount
for people that are wanting to go ahead and pre-order.
A JRCR.
Let's see, possibly a little more because of the double cockpit. Of course, 175 to 200 roughly. Well, that ain't bad. I mean, guys, if you look at all the work in these things,
he'll definitely set you apart.
It'll definitely do that.
Because, like the old Top Flight ones, they're all, what do you call it? When you heat up the plastic and you suck it down, and what do they call that?
Molding.
Yeah, but there's a term that they use for it. Vacuum forming.
Oh, yeah, vacuum forming.
You know how it's great, and then you got to paint it, but you can tell it's just one whole plastic, and it's there, but it's not. You get something that really looks good, like that pilot.
Right, yeah.
Okay, I've always had the Phoenix pilots,
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everybody gets the same guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter what plane. You get the
same look.
You get a jet, you get this guy.
Exactly.
You get a P-47, you get the same guy, which is great because of the price range. I get it. Got to make money at this thing. You can't just.
Well, see, and this is another thing. He said you don't have to glue. I mean, you don't have to paint.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
There's no trimming. Everything drops right in, guys. So this is going to be basically plug and play, as they say. It's going to be awesome. And, for 175 to 200 roughly, for the price of this, like I said, Sean, if you do any kind of pre-orders, that might be great. That way it kind of helps maybe get you a little upfront,
little motivation,
little money up front. Maybe if you decide you want to give a discount or anything like that to get guys motivated.
You interested in any free product? We might be able to get you some.
Really? Yeah.
It might help the process along. You can work longer hours. It's just like steroids, right? Doesn't steroids take away the pain, your lactic acid, so you can just keep going?
Oh, dang, yeah.
Didn't Lyle Alzado die on steroids,
yeah,
right?
Well, that's like the cure-all, steroids.
Steroid?
Prednisone. That's what they give you when you need a instant recovery or instant get rid of something.
Is that what politicians take?
Yeah, probably so.
The porn mustache, the porn star mustache.
That's like Tim Toutant had the big mustache.
Yeah, he does. He got the fluffernutter.
Mm-hmm.
The fluffernutter.
Yeah. What mustache talk? Wasn't that on Seinfeld one time when they had Jose Canseco on there with a big mustache?
Jose Canseco was a big guy. Wasn't he on roids? What was he doing?
Yeah, he was.
Man, he was big. Remember how he walked to the plate?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. A lot of them guys were, man. Before they
I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, a lot of them were. A lot of athletes in the day.
Hey, when you got that much money on the line,
you know it.
Didn't he write it in his book that he did all that or something? I don't know. I'll keep up with that.
I don't doubt it.
That was back in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Late 80s.
He had a big old stash.
Yeah,
man.
well, he was. Who was the other guy that was really big on the A's back then? It wasn't him, and there was another dude, just buff, man. Everywhere you go, it's just muscles everywhere.
I can't think of it.
I don't know. I can't
Ricky
remember.
Henderson?
I don't know. I don't do baseball.
Yeah, I don't really do it either. So I mean,
if it's not an airplane, I don't watch it.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back.
Michael Barr said, "I remember Cappy."
Cappy. Oh, I thought you were going to say Kathy. I'm going.
It's just the coolest sticker, man. I'm telling you, their stickers are awesome. Check that out. It'd be a cool tattoo, wouldn't it? Da-da.
I remember Cappy. Now I know what you're talking about. Old Ace RC. Sweet. Well, that's good. I mean, that'll make the cockpit look sweet. You won't even know it, man. You can just put the tank in there, paint it the same thing as the floor.
That's what I say, man. If it's
you won't even know. It's only 3/4 of an inch, and you get an inch on both sides. It's good.
And you say that's all the way forward. How about if we turned it this way? Now you wouldn't have to cut nothing, right?
It depends on where that sits.
You'd
have to hold this up.
We're trying something different here, guys.
It's close.
But no.
Look at that. Almost. Wait. Up a little bit. Hold on. Okay. Oh, look. It's so close. Look. You could just right there on the edge. You could just take and just trim that just.
But you got the screw-on part with the.
Yeah, but it's below. That's down another inch. That would work.
You think?
Well, okay. Let's pop it off.
Slide it back.
Pop it off.
Here and look at it.
Yeah. See, it's all the way down. It's below it.
Huh.
That would work.
Okay, guys. So here's what we just figured out.
We figured it out without
this tank. Okay, you see how it's got this right here? Let's see. If you can get, I can't say. Okay, so you see how on the end here you got this part sticking out this whole way, and this part right here. Instead of putting it in the plane this way,
we just cut it this way, and then you just run a longer fuel line. Just a little bit needs to be trimmed on the floor, but you won't have to do anything. You won't even know.
Fits in here just like this.
Sit in there just like that. That's another option.
Yep, because this is a plug, right? That's just a plug, Dave. Where'd you put it? Right here? Yeah, here.
That's a big stretch.
Does that not just plug in?
Yep. Got to lube it before you do
it.
that.
Yeah, well,
you can't do it dry.
I'm just kind of dry fitting here, Wayne.
Yeah.
But he tells you can't put it in without
you know what? That'll be you could do that because it only adds about 5 inches of distance, but you don't have to hog anything out, and the whole floor sits on top. Let's double check.
Yeah. Here we go again.
Do a little reverse tank in here. Hold on. Got to get centered. There you go. You only have to cut less.
Yeah, it's not quite going because
it's just minimal.
Yeah, we're talking
minimal
sanding instead of
you know what?
Almost.
Let's shoot. Look at that.
What?
That's perfect. That will work.
Okay. Well, there you go, guys.
There we go. We just fixed it. There you go.
There you go.
You just reverse the tank, stick the neck in the back. You You don't have to cut out nothing.
There
Set
you
the
go.
tank in backwards like this. You've already got the floor cut.
This is to the back of the plane.
Boom. This is how it sets normal.
Yep.
You put it in backwards. You don't have to cut the interior. Everything will work fine. Just reroute. You're good to go. I tell you, I love working on this stuff.
Learned it here first, right? Hey, that's what we're trying to do, guys. We're trying to give it to you guys as we figure it out, because that way
That'll work.
you don't have no
You don't have to cut
mistakes.
nothing. Just an eighth of an inch, maybe.
If that. I mean, you could take a Dremel and just
a bit
sand that down.
outside.
Yeah, just the tip.
Just the tip. Well, that's a big stretch right there.
Oh well, hey.
Wow. What else can we fix?
Let's see. John Holligan said, use a heat gun and remold the tank in
Yeah,
that area.
you could do that too. You could push it in. I mean, it's so close.
Yeah.
It's just got to be this much. Or you could just trim the balsa.
Yeah,
Whatever you want to
either
do.
or.
It's your call. But if you reverse the tank and just run a longer hose, it'll work just fine.
Yeah. There you
Wow, I love this stuff.
go. There you go. And Roy said, good. Can I keep my whole tank?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we got it figured out now, man. Thank you, though, Roy. It's very kind of you, buddy. I appreciate that.
No,
Let's see. Fuel angle in the tank on pitch.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because your clinker down there in the tank. Let's see. I believe that you have almost a minute of runtime in your fuel line. And plus you'll have an extra fuel line, an extra 8 inches. So it's probably at least a minute before Jared because
Kirby
if you're going up, fuel comes here, your pickup will be here, unless you get your clunk to follow it. And you don't want to get it in a knot. If you put it on a straight copper tube on the inside, but you have almost a minute of runtime. But yeah, that is a concern.
Jared Kirby said, only downside, it will take a tad longer to get fuel to the car, but that's it.
Yeah, but you're above, I think you're slightly below. Yeah, you're slightly below because the carburetor sits on top, right?
Yeah.
Because the carburetor sits up here. Put the picture back up there of the engine.
Okay, then let's see. Let me put this here and we will know.
Yeah, it would take a little bit. But once you get it in there inside of your carb, you won't have the dry run every time.
Dry runs.
Well, because
That
air
doesn't sound
compresses, a liquid doesn't compress, and you
There you
can't get
go.
that vacuum working. Yeah, because see how it goes over the top like that. See, you could put a 90 there, but yeah, it's uphill too because see he's way up here. See that the fuel bottom, so it does sit lower. It sits about 2.5 inches lower. Yeah, that's kind of a high. It's going to take some work to get that fuel to get up over that hump. But once you get it over the hump, you're fine. It's just where the air compresses in the inside of the little fuel pump that works on the atmosphere.
Yeah.
The air stretches and compresses, but the fuel doesn't. But if you can blow into the fuel line and get your fuel there, all kinds of things you're going to have to do. You got to remember, we're talking about a scale airplane. Nothing's going to be, if you want to look good, you're going to have to hide everything and figure out how to make it work for you.
Good. Yeah.
Because you can't get around the physics, right?
Craig Beavan said, yeah, and ESC works at the same time.
Yes, it does. But the only problem I don't like about ESCs, electric. I love electric because of simplicity. Awesome.
Scott Monarch said use a flexible Viton gas line.
Yeah, you could do that.
We'll do everything. Okay.
You might want to put a 90 right there instead of that big loop over the top because that's going to be an extra. You can
Jared Kirby said if you try to hand flip that, it will take a while.
Yeah,
but
I
if you have
agree.
the same starter to turn the motor over, it will draw much faster.
Yeah, if you have a electric start that you can get it to turn over, once you get fuel in there, you'll be fine. But no matter how you do it, it's going to complicate things.
Look at there, guys.
What are we doing?
Sean said, I will release a pre-order on the next show. So next week, guys, we will know you can get a pre-order going on for this 3D printed cockpit. That's what I'm talking about. See, bringing it to you first, man, getting it done. And Sean and Thomas are good friends as well. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think Sean is also working on this airplane. And
he's building one?
I believe so. I think so.
Reverse the tank and you won't have to cut the floor.
Hey, there you go, Sean. You heard it
We
here,
just
right?
fixed it live.
Yeah, we fixed it live for you, man.
No charge.
That's right. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And you guys, like I said, if you're interested in this, definitely go over to scale RC engines and let Sean know. And next week we'll have a pre-order right here and a release date and everything, so you guys can get on there and click that button, push the button. So yeah, it's gonna be looking good.
Yeah, well, my wife's picture's in the break room over at Amazon because she's ordering bazillions all the time. I go, where do you get the money to buy all this? I don't know.
It just falls out of the air.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I buy nothing.
I'm telling you, man. That's right. Uncle Papa says hi, Wing.
Uncle Papa says hi. Are you talking to me? Wait a minute. I got to get up in there. Sorry. I know it's your channel, but step aside.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? You're going to be 83? I think you're going to be 83. Wait, let me talk up because we need that camera right in the middle of the screen because we're always looking down.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. I think he's going to be 83 in August, and I promised him that I was going to get him a midget stripper.
Oh, okay. Well, Kenny could probably hook you up with that because he's all about
I
that.
was thinking Captain Photon.
Well, yeah, now
because I don't think these midgets can get on a bus.
Yeah, but Kenny knows the midgets.
I believe he does. I bet he knows the Cubans as well.
Lord, Scott Monarch said just ordered the beautiful H9 Fokker D7 engine.
Ooh, yeah. Fokker, Dean Fokker.
Oh.
You ever met that dude, Fokker? The little Fokkers?
See, there he goes again. Uh-huh. Yeah. Meet the Fokkers.
Oh, I see. So he's saying he ordered it from the guy that we're talking to about the 3D for his Fokker. Now that is that big red one, the triplane?
Yeah, I believe so.
The Hangar 9?
Yeah.
60cc? It's a big plane.
Yeah.
I see one up close. They're really nice looking. But man, that hard to land and that rudder with no and everything is they're beautiful once you get them in the air. I like the scarf that flies off.
He's got you, Scott. Sean said he saw it come in, man. Thank you very much.
Never fails. Never fails.
Right.
The gay Fokker.
Yeah.
Wreck 'em Roy is always coming
Wreck 'em Roy.
Always just coming in the back door.
There he is.
And there he is.
Yeah. Carl Shriver sent the heart there for you.
You had sent me a heart? Dad sent me a heart? Okay, don't go outside. Don't fall from the top step to the third step. No. That's 4 feet. From your head to the concrete, that's got to be 6.5 feet. If you didn't get your one hand out, you would have broke everything.
Yeah.
But I know that there's a lot of bone up here. Thick bone. Still got a full head of hair, too.
You need to zoom in because my mom said you hadn't spoken to her tonight. So you need to.
I haven't talked to my mom.
I see.
Oh, yeah. I haven't sent any flowers or anything. No wonder she hates me.
He's getting slack.
I've been kind of off, literally, since I got back. Still haven't gotten the groove back. I don't even want to work.
I don't want to do nothing. I got to get a damn fire up his butt.
I don't know. I just like, can I retire now? Why do I got to keep working? Let someone else work and then help me along.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to help you along. Sean, Jared Kirby said, will the Prince be okay with the heat of a gas engine or fuel exposure?
Fuel shouldn't be a problem. Heat would probably be a problem.
Yeah, but if you've got the air coming in.
What are we worried about? What's melting?
The 3D parts inside the cockpit and things like that.
No,
I wouldn't think it'd be more than the
you're not going to get
the glass
in
these cockpits. You know, I mean,
you're talking about in the sun. I'm guessing inside the cupboard of the cockpit.
Yes, Jared. He said yes, it will be fine. So that
should be because what's the temperature that stuff goes together?
He said fuel has no effect.
Yeah, because that's chemical.
Yeah,
and that's plastic. That's petrochemical, PLA.
Yeah, well, that's why I say the glass in these things, the cockpit, you'd have a problem.
Well, that stuff will trap the heat, and it'll work almost like a magnifying glass in certain positions. So you just never know. It's always better to put a little something on it if it's really hot. I would. Because look at all the foam that melts on the inside. You know how it gets all the bubbly? Like the cockpit of a foam jet, right?
Yeah.
It's all foam, right? So the heat traps in there and then starts to gator up, and then you get the bubbles, and then you can see everything. It gets hot in there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's called gatoring.
3D wouldn't. It shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, he's talking about a 3D printed radial next to the motor, I believe. Sean,
well, it'd be in front of it. The heat's going in the back, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
either.
I wouldn't think so. Your mufflers on T28 are back here.
Yeah, everything's going to the back.
Yeah, everything's moving backwards.
Yeah, you shouldn't have any problem.
I wouldn't think so either.
Yeah.
Sean said, we have not had anyone contact us with any issues, but if you have a problem, we will back up the product.
That's what I'm talking about. That's USA made.
Yes.
USA backed.
That's what
Someone's
I'm
got a
talking about.
backbone and is honest. I don't
That's right.
even know him, and if he's saying that, he's backing up his product.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it only takes one person, you know. You got to deal with all these people out here that think that they're special. You know, I got one hair right here. Look what we're doing. There's one POA here. Clip it off. Okay, you want a
Yeah.
Cadillac for the price of a pick and save item. That's not how it works. If you go to a Ford dealership, you're going to get a Ford, right?
That's right.
Same thing with a Chevy. Same thing with now. If you're a Subaru, it comes with a rainbow sticker.
Exactly.
I think.
Yeah, most of them do. Sean said, if you look at my D7, we have out metal exhaust touching the dummy engine.
Ooh.
There you go, then.
So that means it's tried and true.
That's right.
Sounds good.
That's
Killer
exactly
Planes.
right.
He's throwing something in there. What's he linking?
Putting up a link to a
I hope it's not his
tiny
OnlyFans
V12.
page. I just touched it.
Yeah, see? There he is.
Let's see where it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that.
Ooh, nice.
Isn't that sexy?
That is sexy. Ooh, very nice.
Nice. Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, very nice, Mr. Steve.
Yeah. When's that plane coming out? Because I got a channel that I want to start, and I got no plane to promote.
See? Ain't that something? Come over here, and then he's going to leave. See, that's how he
I'm
works.
not leaving.
It's killing me.
It's all about learning how to
right.
fly my way,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
the old school way.
That's called goofy.
No money, no talent, just a desire that you want to do it. I'll teach you how to do it.
There you go.
Not you guys, but anybody that's
You got to
interested.
fly a different mode, or
We do it in sections. You know, you can't feed a steak to a baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can feed steak to a baby if you grind it up and you give them small
Puree it.
Yeah, you can puree it.
Yeah. Jared Kirby said, I want one of those R2800s for my P47.
R2D2. Yeah, that's sexy.
That is very nice.
Yes, nice.
Nice, Mr. Killer Plane.
Yeah, I like it.
Exactly.
Very nice. Has he got a price list and everything on there? I've never been on his
Website.
page.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's got a nice website there. So, yeah, so guys, next week right here, we're going to have the pre-order for the T28 3D printed cockpit. And then, like I said, hopefully soon the radio will be coming out for this airplane. So you can get all that done too as well. And you can have this thing looking nice. It's going to be a nice looking airplane, man. I mean, you know, it's just
already a nice looking airplane. You're just trying to make it work. That's the difference.
Steve said now all you need is $13,500 and you can have that very
Is that what it is? The first run of all your airplane stuff? Is that what's going to cost you? The first run? Do you even break even? How many do you get for that price? Do you know?
3 probably.
I'm asking him.
Idea.
He knows.
Ruff said Wayne sounds like a beach bum that flies. Devin, what are you doing? He's from California.
What are you doing here, Devin?
No, he said just the engine in the plane you were looking at was $13,500.
Oh, so that was a real V12.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I did see something about the guy that, those German. Is it German? German guy that did that? It wasn't an American guy, was it? Got to develop that engine.
I'm not sure.
I think it's German or something. Those guys getting the machinists.
Hinkle.
Yeah, Hinkle, that's German.
Yep.
I mean, my family's down on the southeast corner of Bavaria, right off the Danube. That's where my family comes from. That's where my great comes from. That's what the internet told me.
I hear you.
So the internet's always right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Roy said he was a total beach bum when he was a kid in SoCal.
Yeah, we're at in SoCal. Huntington, Seal. Where we at? Malibu? Zoom.
Zoom.
Where were you at? What beach? Here it comes.
Here it comes. Wait for it. Wait.
Total beach bum when I was a kid in SoCal. Okay, all right, I get it. Well, I know you weren't in Corona. I know you weren't in Ontario. Yeah, I called it. Huntington. Called it. That's where Will Ferrell hung out when he grew up, because he grew up right there in Irvine. He was at Huntington Beach all the time.
Yeah.
There you go. Another piece of history right there.
There it is. Man, we still got 32 people in here. Sorry, now.
Well, they want to know some other things that we could answer. What else can we fix?
No, what can we fix?
That was a great fix.
I'm telling you,
that was
man.
a great idea.
It is. Great minds think alike. See, we'll work on it.
Once
for
in a while, I
while.
get a brain fart,
Yeah.
like a lot.
Yeah. Said my favorite place is San Diego area.
San Diego? Yeah. Barry White was from San Diego, right there in Imperial Beach.
Very white.
That's right, baby. I'm talking to you. Fried chicken. Come a little way, baby. I love you now. Man, that guy got a deep voice, didn't he?
Telling
There's
you.
probably more babies made to that voice than.
Oh,
There was a
God,
guy in
yeah.
the 80s. There was another guy that had that sexy voice in the
He
80s.
said he hung out in San Diego
Yeah.
and lived in La Jolla.
La Jolla.
La Jolla.
La Jolla.
La
Did you
Jolla.
go by the, what are those two white
See
things?
you, Jared. Take care, buddy.
Who's
Thank you.
leaving?
Jared Kirby. Appreciate you being here tonight, man. Keep
Killer.
us posted on
So,
stuff.
Steve, is the airplane going to come out? Or are we stalled for life on this? Just curious. I need to know if I can just shut my
Yeah,
Hope
that's
machine.
a Tiger Shark.
But I'm just wondering where he's at with it. It's all money, right? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
probably. It's
Everybody
gotta
trying
be.
to steal your idea, and you
Yeah,
don't
you know
want to
they
put
are.
all kinds, because it's a huge investment. Forget time. Just think about the money. Just crazy to develop anything and to bring it to market.
Hey, Steve, you go there now, a person will pee on your shoe.
Yeah. What
That's
about
the sad part?
Did you ever surf over there about the nuclear reactor on the way down on the 5? Did you ever
That's
surf
scary.
that? It's they've been trying to get rid of
On
that
the
now.
5, everything, everywhere's
Well,
got a
the 5
number.
runs all the way from Mexico all the way up to Canada.
To the 240, to the 3.
Devin, what are you doing here?
The California.
California.
Roy said that's what happened to my shoe. We're now
Talking
taking
to a couple
of
companies to produce around that's how, yeah, because you'll just suck the life right out of you if you try to do it all.
Yep.
I've tried, and I just can't put up with all the crap that's invested.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope everything works out because I'm really looking forward to it.
Michael Barr said I used to run around Black's Beach naked.
Black Beach naked.
Mm.
Well, you know why you don't wear a watch on your belt.
Was
You don't know why you don't wear a watch on your belt?
I'm not on a clue.
It's a waste of time.
Whoa, da, 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 da.
Devin. All right, so we got that. You got the cockpit. We fixed the
Yep.
fuel problem.
Next week we're gonna have the pre-order up.
Pre-order.
And ready to
You'll talk to him, get all that settled in. Steve's getting his airplanes made.
go.
Yeah, we made a lot of progress tonight.
Yes.
What else we got? What are you guys working
Well,
on?
aren't we starting on the yak? The
Yes. I just cleared everything out so I could actually have it on the table. I put everything in the trailer.
Yeah. So
The 14's ready to go.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
the 14, we got the Q9, you got the Beaver, you got the P47. What else you got?
Well,
F14, the B1. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
and then we've got to get the prop on the RQ7 with the bomb drop. We're getting ready to do that for you guys. Hopefully this weekend. I got to go to Gary's Saturday, so maybe you can come over and
Let me
we'll
check
get
the
some
weather.
stuff
Hold on
done.
a second. Don't get me all excited without checking the weather.
And yeah, we can be on our private strip flying. So we've got to get. He's starting on the yak. We've got the L19. We've got to get flown. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff, guys, that we're getting ready to get going here and be working on. And
So that's Bethel.
just waiting on the weather to get right.
Pine
So-
Tops, Farmville. So it's right about there.
Macclesfield.
Macclesburg's close enough. And the wind on Saturday, you said?
Yeah.
North to northeast, 9-mile-an-hour wind, 20 gusts. That ain't no big deal.
And his field is what? Isn't that in his?
The only thing I don't like about his field is that tree line right there. I mean, not that you just gotta know you gotta fly above it.
God.
You know what I mean? At our field, you can just unobstructed come on down. You don't have to worry about your.
And you still crash a plane
I
in,
know.
in a cornfield that's
Yeah,
empty.
I know.
Okay,
I've done
because your
it.
connection didn't came apart or
Just a
overheated.
tip.
So yeah, exactly.
Just a tip.
Oh man. See you, John. Thank you for coming by tonight, buddy. Appreciate it as always. Hope to see you next week when we'll be letting the pre-order roll here for.
Yeah, that's really good. So really, this week, you're supposed to have your motor coming in, your servos you already got.
Yeah. Thomas said he's gonna get the motor out to us hopefully by Friday, I think, of this week, so we can start getting that in. So
Scale
hopefully next
exhausts are
week, guys,
coming
we'll
in.
be showing you some of that as well on here. Scale exhaust hopefully coming in soon with that.
So just your cockpit customization. We got the fuel tank situation taken care of. Your motor, your engine will be in.
Yep.
So pretty much, I mean, you already got the airframe's all done. All you got to
Yeah.
do is assemble all your
Yeah.
servos and all your linkages. Get
Yep.
all your pulls.
Got to put the air brake in. Got to put the doors. Got to glue the doors. The doors are in. They got to glue them. Get the servos in for those. Nose gear. Got to get the doors on nose gear in.
All right. Well,
ready
that
to
should
go.
be a good meal.
So yeah, so we'll have a lot for you guys, hopefully, and maybe we get some flying in and get the RQ-7 with the bomb drop. We could possibly get the L-19 flown.
L-19's ready.
Yeah, so hopefully Saturday, man, we'll get some good stuff going and get some things that you guys can watch other than a show every now and then. But hey, we're trying to keep you informed on this airplane because this is an awesome airplane and it's going to be really nice. And any of you guys that have it, you already know that, and it's going to look fantastic. So
yeah, just a few things you got to nudge and work and wiggle, and it's handmade. Every one of them's handmade.
Right on.
I mean,
exactly.
Even the people that make handmade artistry go, "Oh, this is handmade," so expect a lot of character.
Yeah,
which means you got to maneuver. See, a piece of art you don't do anything with. This is a dynamic piece of art.
That's right. I mean, look at this airplane, man. It's beautiful.
I know it's beautiful.
I mean. And once it's all finished inside, it's going to look nice. I might come in here and paint all this.
Oh, let's get it done first.
You know, you know what I mean. I might airbrush all that black on the inside.
Yeah, I know.
Just saying. Anyway, fellas, well, look, we're still holding 32 people, man.
Well, man, you need to give something away. I was going to give my virginity away a bit.
Well,
that didn't work out.
Work either. So yeah, it is what it is. But maybe at some point we'll coming up soon. We will give something away. We might have to talk with Sean over there and get something up here and do something with some 3D parts, guys. You never know. We'll see. But anyway, we so appreciate all you guys for being here tonight, hanging out with us. Like I said, good show coming next Tuesday night. We have some good stuff coming to you from Sean over at Scale RC.
He sent you a picture to show the heat resistance of his. Should be on your.
What now?
Scale RC engines. Jeff, I sent you a picture to show heat resistance if you want to show it.
Okay,
it's on Facebook.
Let's see, Messenger. Let me check here, Sean. Oh, okay, hold up. I got something in Messenger. Let me see.
And that's right next to the muffler, evidently.
Okay, so let's pull it up. Okay, so here, let me get this brighter here. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, I see. So that's all 3D printed right there. Okay, so it sits in between the exhaust. That's like right on, and it still don't melt.
There you go, guys. So
that's cool.
If you guys can see this well enough, there you go. It's pretty clear right there.
That's cool.
And that's basically Sean showing that
it can take the heat.
It can take the heat, guys. So yeah, there you go.
That's cool.
That's awesome. Great picture. I'm gonna save that. Bam.
That's neat.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that, man. And also, guys, next week I will get some more pictures from Sean for some of the other 3D printings that he does as well, such as we were showing up here.
I think go to the website. He's already got his link up for the website.
We had that dropped in here. Let's see. I'm gonna drop it in one more time for you guys. I've seen some other moderators in here have been dropping it in as well. So dropped it back in there for you right now, guys. And like I said, after the show, definitely go click on it, look around, see what he's got. Let Sean know that you saw it here. Just say, hey, we saw it on the Flight Club with Jeff and Wayne, just to let Sean know that he's getting some feedback from the show, because that's my goal, is to get him feedback. You know, Thomas has been so good to us and is constantly good to us. So anybody that we can help, you know, pay it forward, that's a good friend of Thomas's, such as Sean over at Scale RC Engines. That's what we want to do. Guy Caputo over at Flying Tiger RC, Zoom RC, all these guys that are great sponsors of our channels, man. We just appreciate all of you. And we just appreciate everything you do for us over here, and any way that we can spread the word and get you guys some business. That's what it's all about, because we just enjoy what we do and we enjoy your product. So thanks to everybody that is participating in this channel, but thanks to all of you guys that come here every week, hang out with us, shoot the crap with us, watch what we're doing, and maybe learn something along the way and make some new friends. That's what it's all about, right? We're just having a good time and doing what we love. Isn't that it?
There's the L-19's ready to rock and roll, baby.
Yep, there it is.
I don't know if I can get
there. There you go.
There it is. Yeah, it's all ready. Matter of fact,
go.
It didn't take any nose weight. I can't figure that out. It's only got
Thomas said that engine, though, was perfect with it.
It literally, I put everything in. I got all the batteries situated, everything, all the lighting system, all the radio, all the servos, and It didn't take any nose weight to balance it. That's just so weird.
Well, hey, that's a positive thing.
Well, I know. It's just something wrong because usually, you got to dump a lot up front and you got to add it all. It's just dead weight.
Yeah.
It worked out great.
Well, he said it was a sweet spot for that
Well,
motor.
evidently.
Now, so he
Just
had that one
the
dialed
tip.
in. So just the tip of it.
Just, I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
In fact, I do have a picture of the engine install. They want to see.
Yes,
Most of the
definitely.
guys like to peek under the skirt and see what's
Exactly.
going on.
Yeah. So we're gonna lift the
it's
skirt here and show
right
you guys the engine.
there. Ooh, even
Somewhere.
got a little video of the lights. Oh, look at that. I forgot I had that.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, that's just a small one. Shoot.
That's what she said.
Well, I get that a lot. Well, we were going to have these guys. We were going to have these guys on the show tonight, but none of them are alive. So this was a beauty contest, and I think 1919 or something. I don't know if I can get that.
Hey, they don't even show the Miss America pageant on TV anymore.
They don't?
No, it's not even having sponsors for it. It's like a live thing now with no sponsors, so you have to watch it off on certain things now. Yeah. I mean, really, it's sad. That's what it's come to in this country. You know what I mean?
Well, what do they got? All the large chicks on there or something?
Terrible. Well, you got to be politically correct.
Well, there's the battery management system inside the
Battery
cab.
management.
Yeah,
Bam.
look at that. There's a lot going on. But, oh, what do you think about that?
Ooh, that looks nice. Where's that at?
What do you guys think about that?
Anybody
hungry?
Where's that at?
That's at Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, yeah.
It was worth every penny.
Should've
I'm
known.
telling you, that was nice. Oh, there's the bomb drop. I don't know if you guys saw that. There's the RQ-7 with the new bomb on the bottom.
Yeah.
Eat me, baby.
Hopefully we can fly that Saturday, man.
Yeah, we got props in it for it. What
Be
else
great.
we got? I think that's about it. You probably should let them go. They got to go to work.
What'd you do, man? You didn't put my camera out of focus.
What's wrong with your camera?
It's like,
Well, we got to get rid of the Ken camera and get a. I was balancing the prop. I almost got it. I'm almost there. Oh, there it is. There we go.
here it is, up the skirt.
There we go. Look how pretty this is. Look how sexy that is. That's a
There it is.
26cc and an L19.
26cc, and it gives the perfect G spot.
Yeah, evidently, I can't get it focused. The Ken camera won't.
There it is. Be still.
Try.
There it is.
There it is.
Boom.
Yeah, look at that, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's nice right there.
that's right.
All right, that's probably good for a while.
Yeah, Airhammer said Hacksaw Ridge, that steak.
It's good, man. It was good. I'm telling you, I carried that steak around for like a week. She didn't eat hardly any of her prime rib.
You
Unfortunately,
actually do carry it around for about 3 days.
I carried along longer than that, dude. I had a submarine missile that I ate that whole steak, and then I ate her prime rib,
Wow.
and then I had roast on Sunday.
Oh, Lord.
So I was,
Yeah, your coal was working in overtime.
it
man.
was like,
Uh,
it was loaded.
all right. Well, we are going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this late tonight.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. It's been a good time. And hopefully you guys took something from the show tonight. Be kind to one another and have some fun flying and building an airplane, man. We got a little bit longer, a little bit more winter left, guys, at least here in North Carolina. Hopefully around March, April, it'll start getting really nice. So daylight savings time, 1 month away, not too far really. So hang in there, guys, and we'll see you right here next week, 8:30, same time, right here, Flight Club. See you.